Hello and welcome everyone to Naruto Storm 4 League Season 5, Week 14, Episode 1. I am your host, Orange, and with me, as always, is Mr. Gomeljack. How's it going today?
Pretty good.
That's good.
Oh, it's getting pumped.
Yeah, dude.
Gotta just let it all out, you know?
Sorry, we're just, we're making a voice for Lee here on the screen.
Kai Sensei!
Okay. Having a really hard time pushing this one out.
I feel
Anyway.
youth coming out for me.
So today, I say today as if we're talking about the matches already, but we're not. We gotta go over divisions first, as usual. So first up, Gomel, if you'd like to do getting division, that'd be awesome.
Alright, Genin Division, Hidden Mist 7-6, Team Sage 7-6, Team Kakashi 6-7, and 5-8, Team Kawaii! Yeah, it's a pretty tight division like it was last week.
Yes.
They've all kind of either closed the gap or gotten a little bit of distance, but again, the top two are only one away from the one behind them and one away from behind that one, so...
Yeah, getting division is kind of complex in how it works right now because Team Guy is still not out of the running yet. I believe it was it Mist that they beat? I don't remember.
They beat one of the guys at the top. I think it might have been
yeah,
Mist that they beat.
I think it was probably Mist. So nobody is actually safe of getting into playoffs yet and getting. However, that could be settled this week. So, and in fact, it could be settled in the first match, but we'll talk about that a little bit later. But yeah, getting division close as it has been for the entire season. And it looks like things are finally starting to wrap up here, so we could see some of the conclusion of what's going on in getting this week. So, next up, we have Shooting Division. At the top, we have Hidden Sand at 7-6, Hidden Stone also at 7-6. I don't recall who beat who between these two teams, but
I think Sand beat Stone. Was that the one where they boosted a lot? I think, and Stone lost to Sand, if I recall.
I think yeah. That
but they
might have
really
happened.
they over boosted and they ended up like losing pretty badly, if I recall.
Yes, yeah, that did happen. So yeah, Sand is actually above Stone here. So yeah, they are at the top, Hidden Stone right behind them. Team Hokage at 4-5, and then we have Hidden Cloud at 3-10. So these records are pretty split here. I believe Sand and Stone, yeah, they are both secured into playoffs at this point. They just are fighting for bye at this point. But
and did Cloud beat Hokage, by the way, or I can't remember?
No, Hokage beat Cloud.
So if Hokage wins just one more,
yeah, then Cloud will be knocked out.
Yep, or if Cloud loses one.
That's true. Yeah, either way, if either thing happens, then Cloud is out. So, still not a determined division in terms of the actual records and playoffs, but it's pretty close to being one. All that's left is to determine between Hokage and Cloud who's going to make it into playoffs. So, it's basically a closed book, but not quite. Not as bad as Kage. So next up we have Jonin Como.
Jonin Division, which is also the ultra heavyweight division right now.
Yes.
Team Taka at the top of their at what was it? 10 and 3.
Yeah.
9-4 Hidden Sound. 7-6 Uchiha Clan and Akatsuki at 7-6.
Yes. So still, the only team here that's safe is Taka. I don't recall if Akatsuki... Actually, Sound may have beaten both Uchiha and Akatsuki. Let me check. Sound beat Akatsuki, and last week they beat...
Oh, they beat Uchiha last week, yes.
That's right. Okay,
Remember
so no,
that,
never
yep.
mind. Sound is also safe now. So the only thing left for Jonin also is to determine these last two teams between them who's going to get into playoffs. and who isn't. And I believe that, let me check here. I think it was week 3 that they had their match. Akatsuki won their match. So Akatsuki has the advantage over them. So technically Uchiha is at the bottom at the moment. So,
and what's really crazy is the fact that the bottom of this division is again 7-6, which would be the top of other divisions.
Yeah, top of Genin, top of Chunin. So yeah, that's still insane to think about. Jonin division has all these wins. But yeah, so still Taka Sound are safe, but they still have the bye to determine, and then we have Uchiha and Akatsuki fighting to get into playoffs. So still an interesting division to look out for. So finally, we have Kage division. At the top we have Team Asuma at 9-4. Below them we have Jinchuriki at 8-5. Team Minato in third at 6-7, and at the bottom we have Team Kurenai at 2-11. So obviously this has been a pretty secured division for a very long time, but
yeah, unfortunately, Kurenai just had a really hard struggle for this season. They've started to get things together, but a little too late at that point. It's a good time for them to get some tests in, though, a bit more data, and then go into season 6 a stronger team after all that.
Yeah, and they have actually had some really, really good performances lately. They did lose last week, but it was still close between us and them. So.
And the 2 weeks before that were their 2 wins, and they were really solid. So.
Yeah, so definitely Kurenai is picking up the pace here. A little bit too late, unfortunately, but hopefully it's a good sign for next season. And so that's all of our divisions here. Just to give you a little, spread of everything going on. I would say Chunin and Jonin, actually, still Jonin, Chunin, and Genin are pretty similar in how they're structured. I would say mainly Chunin, because Genin, I think Dur said that Sage is safe. That might be true, but definitely no one is locked into the top spot in any division but Jonin, because Sound, that's actually not true.
No, Sound can knock Taka from the
that's true. For some reason I was thinking that Sound was 2 wins behind, but yeah, so yeah, no bye is safe still, which is also a very rare thing to have happen this late in the season. But yeah, I would say this season overall, pretty damn good in terms of these records. There's a couple, outliers here and there, but that's gonna happen to some teams. They're unfortunately not gonna, they're gonna get the raw end of the deal, so to speak. So all things considered, I think the divisions are shaping up to look pretty good at the end of the season.
Considering also this is the first season with AI, so
yes.
Literally really a test season for every team. So
yeah, this is pretty good for a test season, I'd say.
Yeah,
so,
I'd say.
Yeah, but yeah, enough of that. On to this episode here, we have Team Guy at Team Minato, and then Team Kakashi at Team Asuma, both Genin versus Kage matches. Yeah, so when I was talking about Genin, Guy's position being determined, it's because they're the first match this week. So if they lose to Minato, then they are out of playoffs. But if they win, they still have a shot. This is also, other than placement, pretty much a no-risk match for Minato. So Guy definitely has a lot more that they're fighting for in that match. Same with Kakashi and Asuma. Kakashi has a lot more on the line than Asuma does. And I believe Kakashi is still at risk of getting knocked out of the playoffs as well. So
yeah, because I'm thinking from what I'm seeing from the coach saying they can still edge them out if they win twice. If Guy wins twice against wins twice and
Kakashi
they lose
once. Twice. So yeah, there is a lot on the line here for Genin division. So not so much for Kage, but still these should be pretty exciting matches. So first up, Guy at Minato. Gomo, if you'd like to go over who's you know, in and benched and stuff.
Sure.
Okay.
So Guy, they benched the 1010.
The 1010, the PTS.
The 1010, yeah.
Or the regular 1010.
No, the regular
That's
1010.
right. They put PTS on the.
They did a boost to make her inactive.
Yeah.
PTS. So no 1010s today. And
I still don't know how I feel about that. No 1010.
maybe they
yet,
felt
sadly.
because you know, the Shippuden, or wherever the name of the stage is they're fighting in, is a fairly smaller map. Maybe they thought it'd be better to keep.
Probably.
Well, at least 1010. PTS 1010, not bad. I don't think she's pretty good.
Yeah.
She's more of a melee character with a little bit of ranged utility.
Yeah, I can definitely see where they were going with wanting to get 1010 out of there. So that makes sense to me. You know, I'm
And,
still gonna be sad about it though.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, and boost-wise, other than that inactive swap boost they used, they also did a bunch of boosts for support type switching. They used a boost for PTS Lee to change him from dash cut to charge guard, and respectively Neji from charge guard to dash cut.
I see.
Looking like either they're wanting to get a little bit of data for this, or maybe they just felt that they wanted, you know, Lee to have that charge guard and have the dash cut from Neji, which may not be bad. I'm not sure if he has. Does Neji have a support that will that actually cause a? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm thinking strike back. Dash cut is it'd be good for the defense as well.
Yeah, definitely.
That's not too bad.
Yeah, so Guy, definitely they need this win. They're trying their best here to get it. So we'll have to see how it goes. But hopefully it's a good match.
Lastly, they did have a super dash randomized off due to
Yes.
Sorry,
yes,
I hadn't even
forgot
gone
to
over
bring that up.
Minato yet. So.
Oh.
So,
You
we're just going
are
over-
very right about that. I got very
was-
much ahead of myself.
Yeah, I'm just going over
Joby, cut that
boosts.
out. Just cut that out, Joby. Just cut that out. Okay, Minato. Yeah.
So Minato, they benched the Anbu cock. He's not in this week.
Yes.
He's taking the bench. No boost from Minato because they pull. They pull.
Yeah, they're still. I think they might be in debt still. I'm not sure, but yeah, they definitely don't have the real to spend. So, but yeah. So
All the money and maintenance fees for their stage is probably what's costing them more money than anything else. So.
Yeah, seriously, that wall needs to get fixed at some point. They're letting that stay, I guess.
As much as you want to call it an open air bath, it's not. Stop.
So let's get the match started. All right, round number 1. We have Minato and Masked Man versus PTS Lee and Ned, who has made a return.
I'm kind of glad. I like Neji. And I thought he did well before he was actually sent to the bench.
Yes. Whoa. Was that an ult from PTS Lee right then?
I think so.
Pretty sure it was.
But Masked Man was in the air, I think, at the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, PTS Lee's ult is almost as bad as PTS Naruto. It's about the same
Yeah.
kind of idea. I'm really sad they don't have, like, Drunken Lee in this. That would have been amazing.
Yeah, I don't think he's actually. I don't know if he's a thing in any game, but.
He was in Naruto Hero 3.
Oh, okay.
He actually had a mode where he could awakened, and that was his thing. Same with
Oh.
Butterfly Choji. Actually, you could play as him too
Oh, that's
in that
cool.
one. Which I think in this you can play as him, but it's not the
It's
skinny
like
version.
Yeah, it's not the PTS version.
It's the one that fought Jirobo, yeah.
But yeah, so far pretty even match, honestly. I do wish the Drunken Fist Lee thing was actually more of like a thing in the series in general. It just kind of like popped up one time.
It almost felt like a filler kind of thing, even though I don't think it was, right?
Oh,
was
that actually hit.
Oh wow! I guess he wanted to prove us wrong. He's like, you're not connected.
Still, Masked Man is tankier, so it didn't actually do a whole lot.
There's one thing Masked Man's good at. It's taking it.
Taking
He's
an
good at
ult.
taking it. Pretty much. Taking it, ult the ass.
Oh no!
Uh-oh,
There's
again!
another one.
Like a magnet. Masked magnet, if you want to call him that from now on.
Magnet. Yeah, that's rough right there, but Minato could turn things around. I don't know. Oh, Timo!
Oh!
Oh, no! Actually.
PTS Lee double jumped.
Yeah. Oh, no, Neji's gonna dash in there again and interrupt the team ult.
And I don't think Guy's out of subs right now, and I think Minato actually has full subs, or almost full subs.
Yeah. Yeah, Mass Man.
Surprised that.
Oh wow, he actually hit with that tilt. Sorry, what were you saying, Gomo?
I was saying, did they have subs when they took that full combo?
No. Guy did not have subs.
What about Minato though? I thought Minato had subs.
Oh,
when,
I have no
they
idea. I'll be honest.
Full combo from PTS Lee, man. PTS Lee's doing actually really good. This is probably the best showing I think he's had since they brought him in. I mean, he hasn't been in that much, but still. Working well with this Neji team here.
Yeah, absolutely. They need Chakra. Well, both teams really do. Mass Man, go get Chakra. No,
He wants to swing in the chain, swing in the chain.
Yeah, he's
Only some villains play a maniacal organ as their intro. Mass Man
and Lee
uses
is
a chain.
going Awakening? I didn't know that was a thing. Okay. I didn't know Lee had an Awakening on. That's a surprise to me, I guess. Alright then. We will see you in the next round, everybody.
Alright, round 2. The second lineup of Minato, Rin, and Unmasked Obito versus the first lineup of Guy. They did take one handicap against them. So we'll see if Minato can salvage the first match and bring it back to a round 3. And honestly, they're hoping for an even round 3 at this rate.
Yeah. It seems like Lee's combos might be in that category of like shorter combos that don't get subbed as much. Because it doesn't seem to be just an issue with their last team, but they just weren't getting subbed quite as much. Yeah. Oh, no subs for Guy. Minato has low subs themselves, but oh, nice counter. And,
nice.
Yeah,
and following up with it too.
Nice.
Rin slowed though.
Yeah, but here comes Obito. He's gonna. Oh no, he subbed one of those Chakra Shurikens.
I will say she's had some good uses of her tilt though, with that wind, wherever she drops on the ground there.
Yeah,
it's interrupted a few combos. Yeah.
Okay. The log also being useful. We comboing some, and Rin has actually no, never mind. Obito. They have full Chakra from Rin getting to the Awakening health level.
No grabs from Unmasked Obito though. Usually you see a lot of grabs from him. Wow,
Three team ults in a row.
Nor any ultimates from Obito. It's a little bit strange. He's got a really good ultimate.
He doesn't have like UCS or anything.
Here's a team ultimate. It's out of range, I think, though. No!
But it hits, yeah. Should do some fairly nice damage.
Obito summons Sauron.
And yeah, that's
damage.
Pretty good damage. But yeah,
They are kind of. They still have a green bar, but Minato needs to go in and take them out before any more damage can be done to them.
Yeah.
Right now they're out of subs right now, and Lee and Neji are just comboing into that.
Yeah. Oh! Oh, the trap right there! Oh my
Wow!
god! That was a really effective use of that trap.
She followed up into it too, and then comboed up and took the match. It's a great job from Rin.
Nicely done. Round 3. Rin with Unmasked Obito versus Lee, Guy, and Neji. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Tilt there from Lee. Not gonna get subbed, which is probably a good move. It didn't really do that much damage. Lee being super aggressive there. Oh, and he got logged. Very nice. Obito dashing back in here. Oh, another tilt from Lee. And a log.
A log. Nice. And he's just loving that tilt.
Yeah. Oh. And he does use a Book of the Mind's Eye to get some sub regeneration.
We're gonna see Sleep Palm Guy again. I don't know if he has Sleep Palm this week, but that was...
He does, yeah. But so does Obito, I believe. So if Obito gets a full combo off, he will also be putting people to sleep. Rin getting in there. Break in to break out. Lee dash again, using a tortoiseshell pill actually.
Boy, Obito was in there blocking the support from behind from Obito.
Yeah.
Or Neji, I should say.
Rin almost awakening there. She's definitely going for it. Guy doing his amazing woohoo! Yeah, and Rin charging in with Obito to try to do some combos. Oh, no, Team Ultimate's gonna get interrupted.
If only Guy was a plumber, then it would make more sense with all of his noises.
Team Ult, gonna get subbed, wasting both subs there. But now Minato has no subs of their own. But Guy actually doesn't either now. And Obito uses, that was an ointment there.
No subs on either side either right now, and so Guy is definitely taking advantage of that log.
Nice log. Oh, Team Ult. Wasting 3 subs there. That was actually 2 subs, never mind.
I think they were above one of them and then they subbed
Yeah,
the 2, so...
that might have been the case. Yeah, and nobody's actually gotten any affected, like, sleep palms off yet. That could be changing, though.
Very surprising. They tend to like those combos, and they do them pretty frequently.
Yeah. But they keep getting subbed, actually. Oh, that was almost a full combo. That is going to
There we go!
There it is.
Putting a child to sleep, good guy. That's probably what he did to Lee when he was training him as a child.
Oh, God. Oh, no, this might be it. Oh, wait, no, this is a tilt. Oh, yeah, that was a nicely timed swap there. Holy crap.
That was part of his tilt. He tilts in Neji and goes in for the throat.
So, yeah, Guy actually taking a win here. They're still in it. So, that's good to see for them. Minato, you know, it sucks that they get a loss, but they really don't, they're not that affected by it in the grand scheme of things. So.
And it was close at the end, and this second lineup for Minato specifically, actually, I thought was doing really well. With Rin and Obito was really solid.
Yeah. A little bit of mishaps there in the first round with Masked Man just never having any chakra. But that happens sometimes. I don't know. But Minato definitely still pulling back from that and getting pretty close, but ultimately... Guy just pulling out ahead in the end. So nicely done, Team Guy. That's gonna bring them up to, I believe, 6 and something. 6 and 6.
Oh, I can tell you.
8. Yeah, 6 and 8.
6 and 8. I got you.
I can do math.
6 and 8.
We'll see in the next match, everybody. Minato is now 6 and 8 as well. So
more math.
Yay! Alright, and on to match number 2. We have Team Kakashi at Team Asuma. Team Kakashi is currently... where are they? 6 and 7. And...
Guy
Asuma
is 9 and 4.
Asuma is 9.
I mean, not Asuma. Yes.
So yeah, Asuma top of their division. Kakashi struggling a little bit. They are now... pretty much they're in danger of getting to the bottom of their division now.
With Guy winning, they definitely want to get a win themselves.
Yeah, they definitely need this win really bad. So they did use some boosts, so I guess we can get into that, and as well as the benches and whatnot.
Yeah, so in terms of what both sides have done, Kakashi benched Sakura, adult Sakura. She's not in this week. They boosted an ultimate +1 for future Sasuke, and an attack +1 for PTS Sakura. Yes. So they used a little bit of their boost money, at least, you know, which is good because they have so much of it.
Yeah, I mean, they didn't use as much as they could have, but it seems like they're saving some for us next week, so, you know, that's cool.
Very lightly some. in all of it.
Oh,
Yeah. So as far as Asuma is concerned, Asuma. So in terms of boosts for Kakashi, they used an Ult+1 boost for Future Sasuke and an Attack+1 boost for PTS Sakura. So 2 boosts.
yes, and they have benched Shippuden Sakura. Not as many boosts as they could have used, but it seems like they're saving up some for us next week. So that'll be fun, I'm sure.
Yeah, sure, it'll be great fun.
And how about
in terms of Asuma, they benched Kakazu. He's their bench this week. In terms of anything that they've done, it's kind of what they didn't do. They didn't use any boosts this week, but they also got a defense +2 randomized off because they had another one on Asuma, and so Ino is losing her defense +2.
Yeah. They accidentally, I talked to Anthony about it, he meant to put a defense +1 on Asuma, but he put defense +2 instead, probably from one of the previous week's builds. And so, yeah, we had to randomize one off, and Ino was the one that got it removed, which arguably would probably use that better. So to me, they're definitely at a disadvantage here in this match. But
at least they didn't use her twice.
Yes,
that's the thing.
They're also Team Asuma.
Yeah, they're also Team Asuma. So if anything, that might just be a handicap that they just want to fight with. That will just make them stronger.
Yeah, of course.
They also are using Asuma Shika Maru, which is a very solid team they've used before. But they're also using our lovable, amazing Shika Cho team.
Oh,
that
lovely.
Is going to be the anchor of this team.
I'm sure. So, yeah, without any further delay, let's get this match started. All right, round number 1, we have Asuma and Shikamaru versus Future Sasuke, Rinnegan Sasuke, and Bijimo Naruto.
Wow. Naruto trying to give Asuma a left hook, and Asuma just gives him a couple of jabs to his face.
A lot of leader changing going on here.
Again, Kakashi, if there's one thing that they do, they love to use their palettes. They also do like to switch a lot, and their teams are also pretty solid. This team in particular, I'm pretty sure they've used this before with Future and Rinnegan Mifune.
Seems pretty familiar to me, but I'm not certain when they might have used it.
I know the last one that have Sakura and Rinnegan. They've used that before, and that's been a pretty good team.
Yeah, Kakashi cut out of subs here. They're gonna have to take a ton of damage here. Full combo from Asuma.
Jeez, the damage.
Yeah. And yeah, as it stands right now, Asuma has quite a lead. Mifune coming in. He has full chakra now. Rasengan support does get dodged. And Asuma is gonna back out here. Kakashi still with full subs. And here comes Rinnegan Sasuke. Oh, trying to team awaken there for a moment.
He might get hit by it, yeah. He only had one sub and they used it, so.
It's not going to do a whole lot of damage, though.
Because Asuma's the defense +2, so.
That, and I think Sasuke. I don't know if they used a chakra plus on him or not. I think they may have. I don't know.
The one they would have wanted would have been Mifune's.
Yeah.
So, Future Sasuke, they would have wanted him because he got the Ult+1 boost.
Yeah, and here comes Mifune now. Back to, never mind.
Wow, and they just used the last sub of Asuma again. Although there's no subs on either side right now, so that tilts on Shikamaru though.
Nice.
Jeez, Asuma used, I think, some ointments.
I don't think so. Actually, they still have. Well, I don't know. They might have them in 2 slots. I'm not certain. Oh, Minafune. Minafune. KG Minafune. Creator of the Mega Man series is dead. So we'll see in the next round where Asuma will have 1 cap in their favor.
Out of their favor. All right, round 2. The first lineup of Asuma taking 1 handicap against them in the second lineup of. Hold on, I don't think you didn't change the team.
You are very correct about that.
You threw me. I was like against
I don't know why I'm so thrown off. Like I don't know. What's wrong with me today?
This is why I make notes, so I can catch this stuff. There we go.
Okay. All right. Let's do this again.
All right, round 2. The first lineup of Asuma taking one handicap against the second lineup of Kakashi, PTS, Sakura, and Rinnegan Mifune. This team has actually done really well in the past, so I'll be curious to see if they can actually take this lineup from Asuma without a cap, which is honestly what they need again.
Yes. They do have a good amount of damage output.
Wow! Here. Look at that damage. That was on defense +2 Asuma.
Yeah. He does have a handicap out of his favor, but still. That was pretty impressive, I would say.
I think Sakura actually, PTS Sakura has a attack +2, I think. That's kind of the build they've given her a lot. Like a little mini Tsunade, it's kind of what they're going for.
Yeah, Sasuke dashing in here. Asuma is just dancing. Just want to dance. Yeah, Sasuke, he's tried many grabs so far. Oh, and there's an ointment from Asuma. He's tried many grabs so far, but none of them have actually gotten off.
So, more grabs, like full grabs and all stuff.
I have no idea what you just said because you like turned robotic on me. I'm sorry. I don't know why if that's happening. I might just have to like drop my quality of the screen share. Unfortunately. Here. I'll screen share the game to you instead, but in 480p.
That's fine. That actually looks a little clearer to me.
Okay, cool.
Do I sound better?
Yes. So far.
Ah, good. Okay. Okay. This is odd that we've never had that issue before. My voice is always usually clear and fancy. But yeah, so I forget what I was talking about. I was gonna say Sasuke's build is, I think, is the ultimate grab with extended reach. That's kind of what they've kept on him. Make use of his amazing grab that he never gets off.
Yeah.
Oh, nice! He backed out of that tilt of Shikamaru's.
Oh no!
Didn't back out of the ultimate though. Although this won't hit as hard as others. I don't know if he's built tanky. I think he might be built tanky.
I'm not sure.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that's rough. I don't know, like, now nobody's got any chakra. Oh, and there's a lightning kunai.
There was the tilt.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that defense that had to be randomized off didn't really matter because they never even got to the second
nothing
lineup.
Because Asuma just wins. So, yeah. As usual, Asuma wins just because they're Asuma. So now, that brings Team Asuma up to 10-4, and Team Kakashi down to 6-8, and Kakashi is in trouble now.
Yeah, after with Guy winning, that's put them in being knocked out.
Yeah, what you said. So, I mean, yeah, Kakashi still has a win over Guy, so they do technically have an advantage here still. They just have to win next week. They absolutely have to, or else they are out of playoffs. So, they're in trouble, but they still have a shot to make it in. So, yeah, nicely done, Team Asuma. You know, the being Asuma as usual. And we'll see you in the next episode, everybody. Goodbye.
Hey guys, Jiraiya, J-Man, Jay here, really whatever you want to call me. I'm the resident editor of Naruto League, and I just wanted to say I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. If you're new to the league, please don't hesitate to join us over on the forums where you can support your favorite team and help lead them to victory. You can also join us on Discord where we talk about pretty much everything Naruto and Naruto League related, and you can reach out to your team a little bit easier that way as well. So with that all said, I hope you guys are having a great day, and I will talk to you all later. See ya.
Hello and welcome everyone to Naruto Storm. Oh, let's start that over.
Welcome to Bleach.
Welcome to Bleach League.
Storm for Ichigo Kurosaki.
Another
Strim.
guy.
And all the
All their faces look the
secondary
same.
characters.
Anyway.